The enhanced financial figure, which has been widely reported but not confirmed by the government, doubles the offer Mrs. May made in her Florence speech in September. It is understood the new offer was discussed at a meeting of Mrs. May's inner Brexit cabinet yesterday. Brussels said it was waiting for a concrete offer in the Brexit negotiations, but behind the scenes diplomats described the offer as not enough. GETTY. EPATheresa May is expected to incerase her Brexit divorce bill. offerGETTYMichel. Barnier wants an offer by Friday for some countries. It could be enough, but I don't see France or Italy agreeing. EU diplomat. One diplomat said, this £36 billion could make sense only if it's a first step with an openness to discuss further financial commitments. It could be enough to say, okay, we are ready to move to phase 2, but only if it's not the final figure. For some countries, it could be enough, but I don't see France or Italy agreeing. Another source, however, said there was a will to move the process along. He told Politico, everyone is so desperate to move to the second stage that if this is not their final say, yes, it could be enough, but he warned the collapse of German coalition talks meant the process is going to be increasingly driven by Paris, which is seen as having a more hard line than Berlin on Brexit. Britain wants to avoid what happened after Florence when the 27 remaining member states thanked Mrs. May for her offer then demanded more. This time, the UK is looking for assurances it will get some movement from Michel Barnier's Brussels negotiating team. The £36 billion off is still a long way short of what the EU says Britain owes based on its share of financial commitments made during its 40-year membership. Brussels wants Britain to maintain its payments into the current EU budget up to 2020, the offer made by Mrs. May in Florence, but also honour as commitments to ongoing bloc programs such as regional and overseas aid and pension obligations. Mr. Barnier had given Britain until Friday to improve its bid in order to achieve a decision of sufficient progress at the European Council summit in December. But diplomats said there was flexibility and the decision could go right down to the wire at the summit itself. One source said there's no real deadline. Mrs. May theoretically could also stand up during the European Council and announce something big that allows everybody to move forward. We would have to work harder to quickly write the new mandate for Barnier, but politically all is possible if it means moving ahead.